many powers, many interests in this country, many people in this country who want to see us the minority and who don't want to see us taking too militant or too uncompromising a stand are absolutely against the successful regrouping or organizing of any faction in this country whose thought and whose thinking pattern is international rather than national.
WBUD.
Democans versus Republicrats, two sides of the same coin.
Hold up. Before I go any further, I just want to say I got a thumbs down. I mean, dislike on one of my videos, but I don't know who it's from. All I say is I don't care nothing about that. I encourage that. But all I say is if you dislike the video, let me know why. Because I go where the facts lead me. I'm no sycophant, and I change on a dime. Pop. If I find out, that something I presented or said was incorrect, I change it and retract it in the next video because I'm no sycophant. So please, if you're going to give me a thumbs down, just let me know why. Now, if you dislike the subject matter and you're a little emotional, then that sounds like a me problem. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. If you butt hurting, you don't like the subject matter. You're probably mad because I was talking about those business. Okay. Check up. Democans versus Republicrats. Two sides of the same coin. Telling you, man, my lifetime, 8 years of Bill Clinton, 8 years of George Bush, 8 years of Old Bismarck. And now this guy Trizump, all I could say was to me he represented on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being a revolution, 1 being complete passivity. He represented a 9 to me, pretty much the one level between straight up taking up arms. But this whole Syria thing. I mean, Trizump, everybody, he racist, homophobe, xenophobe, sexist, this and that. And I how this man come up in New York, he racist, deal with all these black people. I always seen, him around black people. I ain't, I ain't for none of them cats, really. Like I say, Democans versus Republicrats. But this racist thing, man, come on, man. Stop sitting in front of that tell-lie vision. But anyway, this whole Syria thing to me, I mean, okay, if you the people that come out and say they know it was sarin gas, them the cats that need to come out and tell us about this Russian probe going on here in the United States, because from what I understand, it's been publicly 8 months, but I know, underground it's been probably about a couple years. But publicly 8 months, and we ain't got nothing. But we know in Syria that they use some gas. We ain't got nobody. I mean, come on, man. Where the proof at? I mean, don't we need some proof? And hasn't this happened before? And it has been proven that the rebels, whoever they are, did it. I mean, and this guy go off, and I mean, I don't know, but I'm just not with it, because that's a whole nother side of the world. We got problems over here. We got in our backyard Venezuela that's unraveling and going bananas, but we all over there. Let them people take care of that. I mean, Saudi Arabia, all them Arab countries over there that's rich, you know what I'm saying? Them cats come over here and be balling. All them Arab countries, Dubai and all. Why they don't kind of contribute to handling that situation over there? Even if we in the background, why we got to be in the forefront of taking care of that on that side of the world? And you wonder why people next door like Russia is tripping. But I mean, this whole Syria thing, so what? It's a preference or a way that you die that determines whether we intervene. If you just shoot them up or explosions or whatever, no big deal. But if you gas them, then that kind of death warrants intervention. Well, what about the little girls that was in Africa? Boko Haram took all them girls. I was ready to suit up and go get them little girls. That was absolutely ridiculous. And we ain't intervene. Rwanda, we ain't intervene. It's kids dying all over the world. We don't intervene. This series, I don't understand it. But so I'm not with it. Not at all. Not at all. At all. I'm not with it. Democans versus Republicrats. This guy Trizump said one thing. We shouldn't go into Syria. We don't know who the rebels are. But he said it out his mouth and doing the exact opposite. You know, I see the people that's around him, but I'm not even going to go into that because you got to kind of know, you know what I'm saying, get real in depth, and y'all probably don't want to hear all that. But said one thing and doing the exact opposite. Now we got this North Korea situation. We're ready to go to war. We're going to let off some nukes somewhere. It's going down. But I mean, you know, Democrats versus Republicrats, they the same thing. We need a revolution. The same media, the same news outlets that you, Mr. President, call fake news. These are the same outlets and news medias that we are supposed to trust when they just put out a news blurb that says Assad gassed his own people. What the hell does that mean? He just put some planes in the air and said, there goes some of my people, and dropped gas on them? Who was it intended for? No information other than he gassed his own people from the same media that you refer to as fake news. The whole situation to me is like, you know what I'm saying, I call it Democans and Republicrats. I continue to state that. But to me, the whole situation to me is just like wrestling, professional wrestling. I'm gonna bust your head, bam, slam you, put you in the figure four, cobra clutch, all that. But when the match over with, we get our paper and we sit down and have drinks together. That's the situation that I see being the Democrats and the Republican Party. They talk that yang to us on TV, but they party afterwards.
Democans versus Republicrats, two sides of the same coin. Man, which party you done join? None of the above. Be independent. You cast a ballot for Democrats, rescind it. Damn Republicrats too. At this point, we need a coup.